I'm a beast stalker, giant stalker, dragon stalker, crypt stalker, demon stalker, rift stalker, grown stalker, crypt stalker, scourge stalker, wind.
Hello, this is Frost Time with Warcraft Hunters Union with a Cataclysm Beta Hunter preview. Today we're going to take a look at the Marksman shot rotation. We're actually going to get to see this whole focus thing in action. We're over here at Trusty Ironforge at the target dummy, and we're just going to take a look at exactly how our rotation works. Obviously, like always, we want to put up Hunter's Mark and send our pet in to attack. And generally, if it's a target that's going to stay around for a while, like a boss, we're going to want to start by building up with Scorpid Venom, and then of course our Serpent Sting. And that's actually going to take out most of our focus, so we're going to have to steady shot a few times to build our focus back up. Now we're going to start to hit the actual rotation. We're going to hit Chimera Shot, and we'll do a steady shot, another steady shot, arcane shot, steady shot, focus is high, maybe another arcane, steady shot, chimera shot, and then you keep going like that. It's generally steady shot, arcane shot, steady shot, chimera shot. And this is going to get messed up every now and then by our Master Marksman talent, which is going to let us proc a free instant cast, no focus cost, aim shot, which is incredibly badass. Yeah, that just procced, so here we fire off our aim shot for free. Got a nice big 15,000 crit there. That was critting for more like 24,000 damage on average on the target dummy before they changed the talents, and the mastery system is currently not actually working. It's not actually doing anything. So we'll see what exactly that goes back up to in a little bit. But the really interesting thing to note about our rotation now is our rotation is the exact same number of shots that it used to be in terms of our special shots to steady shot rotation. Right now in Wrath, we're generally firing off our Chimera shot, aim shot, and then 4 steady shots while we wait for Chimera shot to and aim shot to come off cooldown. It's the same ratio right now. In fact, it's a little bit better right now. We're firing off our Chimera shot, or Arcane shot, instead of aimed, which does about the same damage that aimed used to do. Arcane shot does a lot more damage now. But so we're firing off the 2 specials and 4 steady shots. It's just that we have 2 steady shots after the first special and 2 steady shots after the second special, plus the occasional big whomping instant aim shot. The interesting thing about the instant aim shots is they kind of throw off the rotation a bit. Your rotation has a bit of drift anyway, because the amount of focus that you're regenning isn't exactly what you need for those shots. But when you get those instant cast aim shots going off, they don't actually cost any focus, but you're not firing your steady shots off during that time, which would normally increase your focus regen by 9 per steady shot as long as you're in Aspect of the Hawk. So it actually moves you a little bit behind, but I found, at least for my character, that's okay, because I'm usually regenerating a little bit too much focus, which throws off my standard rotation. And so sometimes, rather than doing Chimera shot and 2 steadies, I have to do Chimera, 1 steady, Arcane, 1 steady, to keep from getting too much focus. So let's take a look at one other thing here. This is something else that I know a lot of people were interested in and complaining about. I'm going to take our pet back, just to make sure there's no confusion there. Let our Serpent Sting wear off. Now let's go ahead and volley. We're going to volley the target dummy. The first thing you'll notice about volley is it does way, way less damage than it used to. Volley used to do maybe 2-3 times as much damage. And I can only assume that all classes are getting their AoE nerfed as much as hunters are with their volley. I know Blizzard has said a lot about them wanting to tone down AoE. But what you'll notice right here is I'm able to volley over and over and over again for a decent amount of time. I'm eventually going to run out of focus and not be able to. But certainly any kind of trash pack that we need to volley down, we're going to be able to volley enough to get them down. In general, just at level 80 with my starting gear that came from Wrath, I have around 18% haste. And that plus the passive regen while in Aspect of the Hawk, so I'm not even in Aspect of the Fox, that's enough focus regen for me to cast volley about 10 times in a row, maybe 11 times in a row. So our AoEing is not going to be a problem in Cataclysm, other than the fact that it's so low, and as long as everybody else's is, we're going to be right there. And I have a hunch that if you're an aspect of the Fox and you have just a little bit more haste than I do, and I suspect most hunters are going to want to be right around that 20% haste mark to get the extra Serpent Sting tick in. But with Aspect of the Hawk and just a touch and a little bit more haste, you could probably volley infinitely, indefinitely. You'd never stop volleying. So overall, that's a look at Cataclysm Beta right now. Of course, everything is subject to change at any time. Who knows what they're going to change when. And that's a look at how our shot rotation for Marksman works and how Focus is working right now. Obviously, on the move, Focus really isn't working right now. And we have high hopes that they'll be changing that soon. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Frosttime with Warcraft Hunters Union. I'll talk to you guys later with another Cataclysm Beta Hunter Preview.